Hello, day 5 grind is on. Day 5 grind is on. My body's feeling a little bit better today. Still a little sore, but it's the good kind of feeling. Beautiful day outside. It's like 10 o'clock and I went out there. Nice and cozy weather. Turf looks dry. Got a good session in for you today. Only about 30 to 40 minutes today. But it's pretty challenging because I'm incorporating touches with dribbling and some sort of finishing with it. But, you can tell by the warm-up day 5, my body's feeling a lot better, got more energy, feeling more loose. Doing this warm-up a little bit faster than the first couple of days. So, some progress for sure. I noticed my recovery during this warm-up is much faster. I'm not as tired going through it. Even the sprints are feel really good. I can definitely do more. But the recovery is pretty good. This drill today is pretty fun. Still working on touches though this week. Tomorrow and Sunday is going to be a little challenging because we got games. So I got to find times to get outside and do it. And then somehow post it within the same day. Even though I'm going to be at the fields. So that's going to be tough. Karaoke, everything twice. What I have been noticing though, a couple parents have been sending me stuff, which I love, and very happy that you guys are doing something every day and participating in the grind, the 30-day grind of developing discipline. I also have noticed many of the kids arriving at practice early just to get some extra work in, again, which is really, really motivating because you're also motivating the younger teams as well that are younger than you. So I love it. Keep it up. Continue to work. Continue putting out extra work over a period of time, and you will see growth. This is actually fun. It's not painful. It's not. I'm not forcing myself to do something that I don't want to do. I said I want to improve in these areas, so I'm going to do it. So that you will probably feel the same. For a lot of the kids, I'm pretty sure you're finding it really fast of seeing yourself develop and improve. It only takes, consistency over a few amount of days. If you're constantly working on your technical ability, that's the fastest way to improve. And it visually will show you your improvement. If you go from 5 juggles to 10 juggles within 3 days, that's not impossible, right? So that's some sort of improvement that's going to boost your mentality and confidence up. So the more you do it, the better. I always say do the 30 minutes to an hour because that's a good sample size of just putting in work. Obviously, there's going to be the overachievers who want to do more than an hour, which is absolutely great. That means they're just getting ahead of the curve or ahead of the opponent even more so. So, yeah, you put in what you want, but make sure you are enjoying the process. That is the key. You want to do it, you love doing it, and you're grinding throughout the whole time. And watch how much better you get. Kicks, 2 times each. Obviously, you're going to have schoolwork. You're going to have so many things going on in your life, family stuff. And on top of the commitments you have for soccer, high school, whatever, You got to manage all that, right? If you say you want to play in college, well, that's not easy to do. You got to put in the work, and you have to limit your distractions. So everything that you do must be geared towards those things. All your attention must be focused on those things. Especially if you're like even more specific of saying like, I want to play for a Power 5 school. That's even harder to do. So everything you do throughout your day, your priorities must be centered around getting you closer to that goal. You can't be like, I want to play Power 5. I want to play on the U.S. national team. I want to play pro. And every moment you have at home, you sit on the couch. You go party. You go hang out with your friends at a football game or something, right? Going out to the movies all the time when you should be putting in the extra work, watching film, working out, etc. Like what's going to get you to those schools or to that level that you want to reach? Because if you look at those type of players who are reaching those things, they sacrificed their time and dedicated it towards what they said they wanted it to do. They put in those hours of extra work. Sometimes some of them will wake up early to get more done throughout the day. Are you willing to do that over a period of time? You don't do it 3 times out of the week. You don't do it randomly each month. Has to be consistent. You have to develop discipline, which is this, doing it every day. Consistency, doing it every day over a period of time, of years, just to see, that improvement to get you one step closer to your goals. If you look up any professional athlete who's super successful, they'll say the same thing. It's no secret. Don't avoid the work. Gotta put in the work. Okay, it starts now. You don't start grinding to be a college athlete when you're a junior, senior. It's way too late. Gotta grind now when you're young, when you have all the free time. Sprints. Got 3 of these. I'm going back slow. And last one. Okay, I'm going to collect like a few items. I'm doing this on purpose because I don't want parents or kids to make the excuse that they don't have any cones or they don't feel like buying cones. I brought 2 water bottles, a notebook, and a wallet. I'm going to put those things down to represent cones. You just need objects. It could be toys, shoes, clothes, whatever. If you have chalk, you can color dots on the ground, right? Don't matter. No excuses. Grab whatever you find around you, put them on the ground. I'm just going to make a 4x4 box. Okay, and I'm just going to work on my first touch. So 1, 2, I'm putting it down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Putting down the notebook. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I got 2 water bottles, a notebook, and a wallet. 4x4 box. And I'm just going to work on my touches. So inside of my foot control, I'm redirecting my first touch towards one of those objects, one of those corners, and dribbling around it. Half volley control, I'm waiting for the ball to get to the lowest point, letting it touch the ground before I get the inside of my foot to touch the top curve of the ball so it doesn't bounce again. I want it nice and smooth on the ground. And again, I want to push it towards that cone, control it towards the cone, redirect it. I'm going to do 5 rounds of that. So 20 total. Inside the foot, and I just try to turn the corner without touching those objects. I don't want the ball to hit the objects at all with my first touch or the dribble. And these are all about waist level, trying to get it at waist level, waist to chest level, control, boom. Again, just like a warm up. I'm getting my incorporating touches and dribbles. Again, this is just to challenge you to control your first touch in a 4x4 box and trying to dribble around a cone using the inside of your foot on a half volley. I'm being patient, trying to get my kicking leg, the leg that I'm trapping the ball with, over the top curve of the ball. So I'm essentially kicking it back into the turf, but I'm trying to get it nice and smooth on the ground so I can just dribble right away. All this affects the speed of play. The faster I can control the ball, the faster I can play. If it bounces, I need to get it down quickly so it doesn't bounce again. You notice I hit the water bottle, so I pick it up quickly and get back to it. Anytime it bounces up again, I try to get it down by the second time because I'm trying to, again, affect my speed of play. Try to get it quickly under control and so I can dribble. I can get going. That's what is going through my mind right now. This is all preparing me for whenever I'm in a situation where I need to bring a ball down about hip to chest level, while under pressure in tight spaces, I can still have the confidence to control it and dribble out of pressure in a 4x4 space. That's like if there's 4 defenders around me, if those little objects, 2 water bottles, a notebook, and a wallet represent the opponent, I'm able to control the ball in these tight spaces and dribble around them. Using my left foot now. Everything with the left is pop it up with the left, kick it up with the left, control with the left. If I pop it up with the, flick it up with the right, I'm definitely kicking it up with the left and controlling with the left. But I'm trying to do everything with my left as I would do with my right. The left doesn't improve if you avoid it, or let's just say your weaker foot doesn't improve if you avoid it. You got to work on it. Again, I'm trying to get it waist to chest level. Nice and smooth on the ground. Dribble around it, get back to the middle, and you go to around another corner. Five total from start to end, to where you get about 20 reps. All this is with the inside of the foot first. Next round will definitely be outside the foot. Turning around the cone doesn't matter. You can use inside, outside your foot. Sometimes I switch it up, but it doesn't really matter. You can roll it around. You can pull it around. Doesn't matter. Again, turning is just protecting the ball with the inside, outside of the foot around the opponent. I'm just trying to get around the objects quickly. You see how I use the outside right there. Whatever you feel comfortable with. You can work on all of them, obviously. Inside here. Constantly working on controlling the ball out of the air. When you're confident, it's easy. Outside the right foot now. This time it's eye level. Trying to get it to eye level, maybe slightly above, but basically eye level, outside the foot. And I dribble around the cones or the objects with either inside or outside the foot. Pop it up, outside the foot, redirect it towards a direction. Twenty reps. Essentially, it's like low, low, high, but with a touch, directional touch. So a few kicks low, kicking high, touch into space. Even when using outside the foot, get the pinky toe to touch the ball at the top curve of the ball, kick it back into the turf. If it doesn't happen like that, I get under control with the second touch. Nice and smooth. Touch up, outside of the foot, easy peasy. The more practice you get to do, the better. Left foot down, strike it up, outside of the foot, get there, turn with the outside of the foot or inside the foot. Low, low, high. Try to find a rhythm, nice smooth rhythm. Get it above your eye level or slightly above your head level. Take that smooth outside touch in the direction of the object, the space that you want to take the touch in. Control the speed of the ball, control the swing of your legs so you can control the speed of the ball so that you could be the one that steps onto the ball first before the opponent. And try not to hit the objects. You can even work on little moves once you get to the object. That's what I plan on doing in the next round, is once I get around these defenders, I use skill or protect the ball with the inside outside of my foot by turning away from them and then finishing on goal. This is just preparation for it. Nice little practice. Warm up, I should say, to get different levels of the juggles in and get different challenges of the first touch. Pop it up with the left, kick it up with the left, dribble with the left. I want both feet to be really good. So I gotta work on both feet. Takes a while. Doesn't happen in 5 days. Just practice, fall in love with the soccer ball, get better and better with it. Okay, so this is the first break. Grabbing a drink, and then I'll set up the next activity. Okay, the next activity is essentially the same thing, but I'm going to kick it much higher. I'm going to dribble with more intent. I'm going to use more skills, and then I'm going to add the finish to it. So essentially, I'm going to lay out the grid a little bit further out now. It's going to be like a 6x6 diamond. So I'm going to correct that in a few, but I'm going to pick up all my objects and create a diamond. A 6x6 diamond. So I can perform the same activity but with shooting at the end. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to go halfway from here. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Put down the object. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Put down the object. Okay, 6x6 diamond. So that when I'm inside this area, I'm going to kick it up high to an extreme height, way above my head. Then I have to control it. In this case, I'm using inside of my foot in the direction of space. I got to get around these objects, do a move, strike or pass it on to goal. Okay, so I'm going to do 10 reps of these because it takes a lot of energy out of it. Inside the foot, all right foot right now. So use skills, get around the objects, 3 or more. Sorry, it could be like any amount, 2 or more. But sometimes I'll do like 3. Sometimes I'll do all of them, depending on how I feel and what skill I want to use. This is where you incorporate the creativity. You'll see like eventually I'm going to add different skills, but I'm also going to try different shooting. So chipping, left foot, right foot shots. You see how I just went around all the objects before I finished on goal. All you need is one ball. You don't need extra. It will help you, but you don't need it. So get around one object, add different skills, turn with the inside, outside of the foot, dribble with both feet, and Iniesta, finish. Again, 10 reps. But essentially it's the same thing, trying to incorporate everything I've done so far. Low, low, really high. Inside the foot control. Use some skill while I get around these objects. Whatever your favorite move. You'll see like I like doing Iniestas, I like doing scissors. I like to do hesitations like the Messi feint, rollovers, all that kind of stuff. Because I'm constantly want to be unpredictable. Ball's pretty close to my feet every time. Ball's up high, control, in the space, quickly get around it. I like to turn with the inside, outside of my foot to keep the ball away from the opponent. And then once I get in the space, roll over, scissors, left foot finish. Sometimes it'll be a single, sometimes it'll be a double. Just switch it up, be creative. If it bounces like that, cool, control quickly. You'll see me dribble with both feet, right foot, left foot, and get around it, pass it into goal. Good little workout. You should try it, for sure. Again, I'm trying to get to 10 reps. Control, dribble with speed, roll over, touch, chops, hesitation, pull. I wanted to get all of them in. Good chop. Add the fake, Iniesta, score. Easy. It's easy, I promise. It's just preparation. Confidence comes from your preparation. So the stuff I'm trying here, I would try in a game. Because these are like some of my favorite moves. I try to keep it simple sometimes. But also my intent is to dribble around people to create goal scoring opportunities. Little Maradona. My dribbling is intended to go forward, to break lines, and to create goal scoring opportunities for either myself or for the team. And usually, if you know me, for all the people that know me, they know I don't like to shoot. I make the extra pass like almost every time because I prefer getting assists. I like the team goals more. I like to create them. I can definitely finish them. Not like that though. Well, that one's just like me trying to chip it, but I think it's more fun to create goal scoring opportunities for people. But definitely try different stuff. I'm only here trying to perfect all those things. Okay, that was number 10. So definitely going to get some water. And then I'm going to move on to my left foot. This takes a lot out of me right now. So it takes a lot of energy to do a lot of skills. Dribbling at a decent speed, at a decent running speed, while still under control using different type of skills. It takes a lot of energy out of you. But I'm going to try to push through it. Try to get a cool down juggle in right there. To catch my breath so the recovery speed is a little bit faster. So every time I'm clapping like that, it's just to psych myself up. Like, come on, come on, come on. Okay, so we're back at it. Left foot. Control inside the foot. Get around it. Dribbling with both. Anytime I do these basic ones, inside, outside the foot, it's just to protect the ball. Messy feint, strike. And I definitely missed that. It was struck low and hard, but I definitely missed it. It happens. But everything's with the left right now. There will be moments where I'll shoot it with the right, but it'll probably be like a chip or something. So left foot control inside the foot, kick it up as well. Scissors, outside the foot turn to protect the ball. Chopping, scissors, double scissors, left foot. Placed it in. I love the scissors because it's so hard to predict where. It's hard to predict for the defender to predict where you're going to go. So I just love using it in combinations of multiple things. Iniesta, pulls, rollovers. Good. Most of the time I'm visualizing too. Like in that last situation, I'm visualizing, okay, if I get this close to the goal, I'm thinking about obviously placing it in the corner, but what is the keeper doing? Am I going to dribble around the keeper, etc.? I'm definitely visualizing if these are defenders, these objects, I'm trying to dribble around you or turn quickly around you to get my body position correct and so on. This one was just more like striking the ball pretty hard, but trying to find a corner when I strike it with the left. Again, everything I do with the right, I must do with the left. Inside the foot. This one's probably I'm going to be trying to chip. I think this is the one. Working on turning. Yeah, chipping it. It's a pretty good move. Chop it, hesitate, drag Iniesta to the right, and then try to chip it over the keeper. Just hit the crossbar. But this is the fun part where you try different things so that when you're prepared here, you can apply it into the game or be brave enough to apply it into the game. think I'm at like 5 or something here, and I'm like super tired. Poor touch, try to bring it down. Poor touch, kick the water ball. I was like, okay, I need to redo this one. This is terrible. Control, much better control. Think about what you're gonna do. Boom, boom, skills. Eyes up. What I want to do. You can see how slow it's going. Chop. Place it. Yeah, about around this time, I'm getting super tired. I gotta fight through it. You gotta fight through it. I'm at like 6 or 7. I probably lost count around this time. But it's just a matter of like keep fighting through it, get about a couple more in before I end. Scissors, roll over. Good. You can obviously move the grid back further, so you have more space to dribble out of, and to shoot it further distance. That could be like the next one, where I'm covering like the full width. I mean, the full length of the playing area. Iniesta, scissors, Iniesta, finish. Coach T's old, man. Knocking off all the rust. Try to get in shape. That was a bad touch. Didn't like it. Gonna try it again. Definitely don't know what number I'm at. This is probably like the 10th one. But go until you're satisfied, essentially, until you feel like super tired, and try to push through with like 1 or 2 more, 2 to 3 more, and so on. So yeah, getting water, and then I'm going to do my cool down. My cool down is basically getting my juggles in, multiple juggles in. So 50 low, 50 a little bit higher, 50 single leg, right and left. So the cooldown is going to be about 200 juggles. So 50 like knee level, alternating. Knee to waist level, looks like. Probably knee level. Yeah, currently knee level. Can walk. I don't have to stay confined to that space. Once I get to like 50, I will go higher. And all of this is like without, I'm trying to get it without hitting the ground for the most part. Okay, so these are more waist level. Trying to get it nice and smooth with low amount of spins. Trying to get it to to a specific level. Okay, now right foot. Trying to get it to eye level, chest to eye level with the right foot only. So I'm already at over 100 right now. Trying to get it to all right leg, nice and smooth. Trying to get it to chest to eye level. Trying to focus on my technique of having a flat surface for it to hit. I don't really want it to come back to me that much. I just wanted to go straight up, nice and smooth. That's all about contact. Moving on to left foot. That's where the struggles begins. So I got to about like 155 or something like that before it hit the ground. It was all left foot trying to get it up to that eye level, chest to eye level, consistently. But for the left foot, I gotta make it all the way up to 50 because I'm gonna mess up like this, which is fine. It's just like how the ball's spinning and how my foot is positioned. That's always been like that struggle with the left. But the goal is to get to 50 with the left foot to end the cooldown. Trying to stay focused on the ball, trying to stay on my toes so I can adjust my body position, etc. And that is it. The end of day 5 gets you close to about 40 minutes, like about 38 minutes or so. But yeah, all you need is 4 different objects and a soccer ball here. You don't really need to do this activity at a specific place, really. Obviously, you can have a goal, a pug goal. You can have a target against a wall that you can imagine as a goal, etc. You can obviously use a big goal and position it to the corner. Okay? Thank you for watching.